Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Will. I'm here to speak to you. In fact, I'm going to make this part of my channel and call it Young Male Leadership. So, how did I get here? Well, I'm mainly talking to you, Andrew Tate fans out there. I'm not here to grab his name and oppose you. I'm not. I'm here just to speak to you about what's going on. There is an article I'm going to actually post at the bottom, and it states, "What's the matter with men?" It's by the New Yorker. It was made in January. It kind of has made a big stir. You're finally at the forefront. Good. You're finally being seen. And a lot of it has to do with what's going on with young men. And me, I went to college. I went to college at Alabama and started looking around. I started to feel there was a lot of women. Like we were outnumbered. Thought it was just my mind. Then I went to MBA school. And yeah, sure enough, starting to see about for every, one man, it was around two women. And it was quite a bit of a difference. And then I went to PhD school. It ended up being that out of my entire cohort, maybe 9 members, only 2 males, 2 out of 9. Now I'm in law school and I look around, there's a lot more women. And the New Yorker article speaks about that, how there is actually for every 1 male, about 3 women in undergraduate now. And you're looking also at how there's more matriculation for law schools, business schools, medical schools, all for women. Where are the men? But it's getting a little more disturbing because now we see men even quitting their jobs they've had for a long time, or the jobs that usually men were comfortable doing. They're just not doing it anymore. And that all added with addiction, with depression, it's almost like you picked up the eye. And the whole ordeal of this new era of Andrew Tate, which may have began earlier than that, has the attention of academia, has the attention of schools, of society, of legislations. You have our attention. And there's now room. There's now room for me to make this video to you. And what does that mean? Before, maybe about 2 years ago, if I called a channel Young Male Leadership, I'd get shut down. I know I would. What does that mean that I'm talking to young males? Why do I have to just speak to young males? Why not speak to overall or address the issue, which is women inequality, right? We've heard it before. That may still exist, but there is definitely an issue with young males and direction. I don't know if you guys know what to do. I don't know if you guys understand what's going on or how to get through this era. And there are holes that are being filled by characters that come and bring you some type of message. And you analyze it and you try to understand it. You place it upon whether you take an idolship to it or you oppose it. But young men are now an attractive audience. And I'm happy for you. When I was younger, that wasn't the case. People didn't speak to us. Maybe there was not as much technology. Maybe it was just Facebook and we were just got going with even speaking to an audience. But this time, you're an attractive audience. Congrats. And I'm happy for it. Well, I'm here to add to you. I'm here to give you my points. And I hope you compare me. You compare me to your personalities. Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, whoever you follow. Compare my message and seek truth. See, I'm a marketing professor. And in my classes, I teach students about social media. I teach about how to get to an audience, create a community, right? And speak their message. And in the past, when I spoke to them about it, there were different types of personalities. And I started to see that one came out that has a huge following. Yes, that went with Andrew Tate. So I'm here today to speak to you about that. The truth behind the matter, right? I tell my students, look, two angles. For you to do the social media right, for you to work on your videos, and I know some of you may not work on videos or social media, but understand, I try to teach my students truth and what works. And sometimes truth, and most of the time truth, does not match with what works out there, what's attractive, right? So what I want to bring you is truth. So the way you could understand it and analyze it for yourself. But please know, truth is not so evident. That's why academia exists. Let me tell you some truths about you out there. You don't want to go to school. And I know why. Because you've been learning what a lot of people call bullshit. You've been learning a lot of it. I don't blame you. I really don't. It's just, don't take away the entire pie, right? And think that the whole thing is rotten. When there's some stuff that might actually help you. I'm an entrepreneur. I haven't worked for somebody, for someone in a long, long time. I've been going to school to get the right information and to pay attention. I got my MBA in marketing. Now I'm here in front of you. Now I teach it. I'm in law school. Why? Because I should know how to defend myself. Because people don't tell you, when now you get stuff and you get profit, that there's people out there to take it. And that's law. There's business and then there's law. And that's why I'm in law school after business school. And why my PhD? Because I really thought I would be a professor. And that was my backup plan. But I ended up having a good startup. And why am I speaking to you this way? Because I'm showing you that I'm just not anyone. I'm someone that can't speak to you. Because you're looking for direction. Some of you don't have fathers out there. I feel for you. Okay? I happen to have a great father. He wasn't my biological father. He didn't have to be. I was supposed to have nobody, and he stepped in. I got lucky. Some of you didn't. So what do? You get online, you get on social media, and you find that message, the fatherly message. Well, I don't have any sons. I have no sons. I only have daughters. I was blessed with daughters. Why didn't I have any sons? Maybe because I was supposed to have a following. Maybe that's you out there. And grab my videos. What made me so successful? What am I striving for? Look, sometimes you gotta grab the people that's worked for them and emulate them. There is a lot of bullshit out there in schools. Some of you are going to high school and college and you're fed up of it and you wish you were more interested. I don't blame you. But is there some stuff passing you that you really need to know? Those of you in business school, you don't think you'll need that to make money? Some of you out in high school, you don't think some of that knowledge you could use in your own enterprise? Or to be more hireable? Or to be unique? Or to use it for your own romantic relationships? Like psychology? You may need it. Not all of it is bullshit. Some of it is. Okay? Some of it is, I agree with you. Okay? But please understand that the more you add to yourself, the more you make yourself valuable, a valuable man, the more attractive you will be. Not just to society overall, but to women. Women want you attractive. And to them, it's a very complex word. It's not the attractive men look at. We're a little more physical, right? We have that in psychology. No. It's the whole package. The entire package is what they're looking for. And I don't blame them. They're looking at value. Look, I know Chris Rock said that unconditional love is not for men. I can quote him when he says it's for women, pets, and kids. But see, while that may be true, it's to your advantage. It's actually to your advantage. It puts the effort in your hands. You could be so valuable to someone that they'll adore you. And you know what men love? Respect. You love to respect, and you love to be given respect. Well, earn that respect. That's really what that is. You just got to get out there and earn it. How, you ask? Look around. Maybe I'm a part of the solution. Maybe follow me. Maybe I'll point you toward what matters. Look, I have real estate videos. I have business videos. I speak a little law here and there because I'm a law student still. But what I'm talking to you is not going to be bullshit. It's probably going to be things you need, books you need to read, value you need to put in here. And let's not talk about distractions, because those, remember what works? Those are the things that society throws at you to distract yourself from the truth, what works for you. See, that's what I want you to decide. Compare me. Look at my videos. How am I different from other people? How is my message different than Jordan Peterson? I'm going to tell you, he concentrates on responsibility. He tells you, young man, be responsible. That's what you need. I want to add to that. That's just a piece of the pie. It's not bullshit. It's just a piece of the pie. I want to say, be a leader. And it's not just that simple, okay? I've got a PhD in leadership. I academically know what leadership is. And that you can learn from me. But I know you want, it's not that you want responsibility. That's the burden, right? The responsibility of something, over a matter to make sure it works, or anything of the sort. That's the burden. But the payback is to be a leader that respects. So to me, you being a leader is a person that's respected and is held responsible because you are respected. See that difference? Jordan Peterson is just be responsible. And I'm like, no. Be responsible and be respected. Earn the respect, and you're going to get everything you wanted. And yeah, I'm going to use that total word, everything you wanted. So many secrets out there I could show you. Because again, I'll leave you with this. The things that work may not be just put out, may not be published, may not be sold to you. The things that work are secret. They're secrets that has worked for people, and they can sit here and say, hey, that's a secret. Real estate, secret. It works. Worked for me. Marketing, secret. It works for me. It's been working for me for a long, long time. Respect, being respected, I love that. I think you love that too. Getting respect is part of that process. You got to give respect to get it back. Who likes to be bullied? Look at that opposite. Who wants to be bullied? Do you enjoy getting bullied? There's a lack of respect. No. You love the opposite of bullying, though. You love to be respected. That's what people love, titles, right? And they earn them. Dr. Will. They earn it. So follow this section of my YouTube channel. I'm going to call it Young Male Leadership. I'm going to make them about 5 minutes long. And I'm going to give you a point. But hey, don't trust me on it. Check me on it. Go out there, get your premises, and maybe argue with me in the comments. I'll argue back. Remember, argue is not a bad word. It just means your point of view. And let's go. Let's build a community. Let's build something that works. A truth that works for you. Not what works for social media, but what works for you. And in that concept, let's be male leaders. Let's be male leaders. And you'll know it as we go. What is a young male leader? I want to build this concept for you because I want you to have everything. I want you to have that respect. And you can look in the mirror and say, yeah, I built it. That's Dr. Will for you. Thank you.